The best was saved to last. Over 20 knots delivered a final day to remember at the Royal Langkawi International Regatta. Whitecaps, swells and great wind blowing down the Bass Strait was the order of the day, and with the cruising classes and multis on a long course, it was two fast and furious windward lewards for the IRC boats. You could see the smiles on the crew's faces as Jellic, all powered up, demolished the IRC racing fleet, scoring 2 bullets on the last day. A great way to finish a series, but it was never going to be enough to knock Oi off their perch, who with another second in the first race of the day sealed the title. If it wasn't for a 3-4 scoreline on day 1 for Jellic, things might have been different, but that is not the case, and the glory today belongs to Oi.
Today's was pretty tough racing. It was very windy. I mean, the windiest day we've had so far. It was a solid 25 knots, gusting 27, 28. I mean, it's been very good sailing. It's always a great course. You know, the courses and where we race here are very nice, and the marina and everything. So, I mean, I love this regatta. It's a very convenient, easy regatta to compete in.
In IRC 1, Foxy Lady 6 secured the series win with a bullet in race 1. Not starting the last race, their record is 8 wins from 9 races and a well-deserved overall win. Red Kite 2, their first time competing in these waters, finished the series with a 2-1 and comfortably placed second in the standings. At times, IRC 2 became more like a procession than a race this week, as Niels Degenkolv and his crew on Phoenix made it 8 wins from 9 races. Their only miss being a second in race 1 today when Orion Pacific claimed victory.
Racing today was good, lots of fun. Really windy, so it was more survival conditions than sort of full-out racing. We've had a good selection of courses from the race officer, you know, some courses in the harbour here, some courses out on the coast and some round the island stuff, and lots of Talaga as well, so good variety. The venue's pretty good, you know, you've got a good variety of different places you can go sailing, and the marina here is really good, you know, like a lot of regattas in Asia are on anchorages, so yeah, it's good.
The conditions today proved a huge challenge for the small 25-foot plateaus in the sport boat class. A number of broachers and plenty of bruisers rounded out the final day, and the PRO called it a day after a single race. Despite a 4th for MYA today and a 1st for ATM1, it wasn't enough, and ATM1 had to relinquish their title to the Malaysian team from MYA. A single race for the multi-hulls, and despite a DNF for Asia Catamaran's Afterburner, they still take the series title. Andaman Cabriolet Nina came into their own in the strong winds and added another first to their series tally to place second overall. Elena had pretty much ruled the club class until yesterday, when a broken boom before the end of the coastal race threatened to put pay to their chances in the series. A patch-up job and sailing delicately around the course today, the all-Russian crew shared second place with Rusalka, enough for them to win the title ahead of the Chinese team on Leonette. A single race for the Ocean Rover class, and the elegantly ageing Evelyn scored another win, taking the class title unbeaten this year. The Whitesail class have battled hard all week, with positions changing daily, but in the end it is Smistry who held off Shontique to claim the class win. The 2014 Royal Langkawi International Regatta will go down in the record books as the best yet, and possibly one of the best in recent years of all regattas in the Andaman Sea region. Enjoy the thrills and spills from the eyes of Go Yachting.
it's great to win it again.